up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the DC Showcase animated short Batman Death in the Family. So this is a DC universe film. Now the thing that's kind of cool about this is that it's actually an interactive movie. Now it's actually a retelling also of this DC animated original movie right here, Batman Under the Red Hood, which is very awesome. I really did enjoy this one a lot. Now it's actually a retelling of this particular film, but this time you actually have to choose the way that you want to see the film, like how you want to watch it. You can choose the outcome of it, which is kind of cool because I don't think I ever have watched any kind of animated film like that, or any kind of film like that if I can recall, unless you choose which direction you want the film to play out in. That's kind of like the downfall to it too as well. I touch on that too. But that thing about it, we all know that Under the Red Hood was actually based on a graphic, like a novel too as well, like the story known as Batman Under the Red Hood. Now I must admit I wasn't too big on this particular graphic story, but I always thought the actual animated film was awesome. That was based on this story. I always thought this was good, very good, Now this right here is a Death in the Family, which is actually what Under the Red Hood actually takes place after, like this right, which featured like the death of Jason Todd, So now this film right here is actually like a combination of both of that. It has like which was basically what Under the Red Hood was. And like I say, it really is Under the Red Hood, because Under the Red Hood was just like that too, like the animated film. So it's basically like that film just basically being retold, and you actually can choose the outcome of how the story itself will play out. Now, it's still, I guess you could say, kind of superb film, but the one thing about it makes it different from the previous Batman Under the Red Hood animated film is this time you have like Bruce Wayne, like it's like cafe or something like that, and he's telling the story about like what happened with Jason Todd and Red Hood and all that. He's telling the story to this particular person that you can't really see, like right sitting right in front of him. And I'm not going to spoil who the person is, but once you actually see him, you're like, oh, you know who that was, you can kind of get an idea who it was, and then it's revealed who he was, who Bruce Wayne is actually telling the story to. So those parts of it are actually new, but you do have like a moment in the film. Now this film has like 7 different outcomes that can be I think chosen or revealed. Now when I actually watched one of the ones that I had watched, I admit the one I chose was the one where Jason Todd did die as Robin. I went with the actual true story of how the story went in the comics. But that was the only time I was actually able to choose it, and there was never any other moment throughout the whole film, which is like short too, where I was actually able to choose like another which way the story would go, So that was kind of a disappointment, kind of a letdown, because I thought you'd be able to constantly keep changing it, and choosing it, Now if you watch it like a certain way, it probably would have been different, because it does reveal to you before you watch it that there's like 7 different things, like endings or outcomes to the story, depending on which way you choose for it to go, But overall, I would touch on like the actors and actresses and all that, but I just leave it at that, This is still a pretty solid, entertaining kind of film, because it's basically just like another retelling of Batman Under the Red Hood. It's like Bruce Wayne is actually just retelling this animated film over again, because you see all the scenes, all the major moments from this particular film. So it's like you're really watching this all over again with commentary, basically, But you had the new moments of Bruce Wayne talking to this guy, telling this person the story about what happened and so on. Like I said, it's kind of cool what it turns out to be, But in Batman Death in the Family, I'm going to watch this some more, because I want to see like the other outcomes, Like if I let Jason Todd live, and so on. I do want to see what else they got in store for that. That's probably where all the different stuff will come into play, If I watch that, But I definitely recommend this, I guess I guess like a solid B-, because it still is like a pretty entertaining film. It's basically just Batman Under the Red Hood, the animated film, over again, basically like a retelling of that, So I recommend this, Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.